simply forgot to turn off the lights before going to bed, never expecting this would save my life. When I turned off the lights, I inadvertently discovered that 3 sneaky men had broken into the villa I had just bought today. Realizing thieves had entered my home, I hurried upstairs to the bedroom, splashed water to wake my sleeping daughter, then frantically fled with her. But just as we reached the hallway, we ran straight into the approaching criminals. Fortunately, the villa had a vertical elevator. I quickly pulled the door curtain shut, successfully keeping the masked men outside. Unexpectedly, the criminal on the second floor had been waiting for some time. But when the elevator arrived, the criminal discovered the second floor button was broken, so he could only watch helplessly as we escaped. The criminals then rushed downstairs, trying to ambush us in advance, but the elevator didn't arrive because I had pressed it back to the second floor. After returning upstairs, we hid in the panic room, shutting the iron door just as the criminals caught up. Seeing the robbers temporarily couldn't get in, we finally relaxed. We pressed the broadcast button to issue a warning that the police were on their way.
Excuse me. The police are on their way.
But the robbers knew there was no signal inside and said what they wanted was in the panic room. $20 million left by the previous homeowner. But we didn't believe their nonsense.
Say fuck. Mom, get the fuck out of my house.
Get the fuck out of my house!
Hearing this, the robbers flew into a rage, swinging a sledgehammer, trying to break in from below. Hearing the loud crashes, I was at a loss. Then we noticed the nearby wall was vibrating slightly. My daughter realized this was the neighbors protesting, so we called for help against the wall, but it was too thick. No matter how we shouted, it was useless. Seeing the steel plates on the roof, the criminals realized they couldn't get in from outside. But Hunter, familiar with the house's structure, suddenly began tapping on the walls. He knew that to get the money from the safe, they could only force us out. So Hunter drilled a large hole in the ventilation duct, then inserted a gas pipe, planning to force us out with gas. Gas rapidly filled the panic room. I sensed something was wrong. I went to check the vent, but the toxic gas nearly choked me to death. The masked man, ignoring Hunter's warning, turned the gas to maximum. The situation became extremely dangerous. Fortunately, my daughter found an air vent, and we could only breathe through a small gap. I searched everywhere for supplies, hoping to find something useful, and accidentally discovered a lighter. I suddenly had a bold idea. My daughter sensed something was wrong.
Mom, get into this.
Oh my god.
I held the blowtorch, slowly extending it toward the gas-filled area. The smart one began backing away, but the leader stepped forward, pressing his body against the wall. The result was predictable. The leader's arm caught fire. Fortunately, Hunter intervened in time, preventing disaster. The angry leader wildly waved at the